Well, hello everybody. Okay, let me quickly talk about my kit that I have available. It's on my blog, which I have listed here, a Stamping Nana at blogspot.com, and it'll also be listed below. But it will come in a package with 8 envelopes and all the stuff you need to make the cards. And these are your cards, so you'll have 2 of each. So 2 of that one. There's no stamping in here at all, but we do have a lot of die cuts with letters and words and embossing, more words, and punches. So we have leaf punch, sprig punch, daisy punch, lots of good stuff. And this would be free with a purchase of $50 from my store. Now we're going to actually make a set of cards. What I'm using is the thank you from Daisy Delight. And this squiggly thing from Good Morning Magnolia. So what we're going to do is I'm going to, I already have them set up on my Stamparatus because I'm using that. And I have it set up already. And I'm going to make 6 colors. So my first color is going to be Flirty Flamingo. I have it all set up here. And I've got my things on my first thing. So this is going to be my squiggle line. Then I would flip it and I would do my thank you, and flip it and move it down, etc., etc. And then this one is a saying as well, and I'm going to put that on here too. So I'll just set that aside right now because that's just going to be one. And to do my Stamparatus, I like using the little ink spots. They don't make as much as a mess, as the big ones, because I seem to get ink everywhere. So I'm just going to stamp that up. It doesn't matter what order I'm doing it in, so I'll just stamp it up and push this down. The good thing is, if you don't get it good the first time, like that's a good impression, you can re-stamp it because it's in the same place all the time. So I closed it. Let me ink this up and stamp that there. So I'll have one there. I might as well do these all the way down. 2. Ink it up again. Or you could do a varying color and just not ink it. You could just leave it right there. Move my magnet, move this down 2 more, and ink it up. So this is my Flirty Flamingo. So now we can take that out, and we'll put our word in here. This is actually going to be the front of my card. Put that there. So, there we go. That's the Flirty Flamingo done. Peel this off, and we'll put this aside. So I have a card base of 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, and we're going to fold and burnish that. Then I have a piece, Flirty Flamingo, and this is 4 by 5 1/4, and this is 3 3/4 by 5. So that will be our Flirty Flamingo color. Now we'll do our next one. Set that there. Kind of make it straight on the line. There we go. Good enough. So we've done Flirty. Next one I'm going to do is Shaded Spruce. Oops, I need to clean them. Just going to take these little wipes, if I can get them, or use these. Alright, wipe that off real quick. Put my colours down there so I have something to lean on. And this one too. Oh, wrong side. Oh, I'm wiping them on the wrong side. Funny. Then I'll just take a coffee filter and dry off around my stamps that I've gotten wet. These coffee filters are great for that sort of thing. And then we're going to stamp again. So let's ink up in Shaded Spruce. So 1. Bring it down 2. Ink it up again. Might have to move that stamp. Ink it up again. Bring it down 2. You could do these real quick. It's like amazing. You could do thank you twice if you want, or another saying, but there. Oops. You move my magnet again. Perfect. Right, so gotta wash them again. And now this saying up here, ink it up. Oh, move the magnet. Perfect, perfect. Right, so that's our second one. And we have the same thing, the 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, 4 inches by 5 1/4, and 3 3/4 by 5. Next, put that there. Cover up my Shaded Spruce, put you up there. Wipe off the stamp. So our next color is going to be Night of Navy. See if we can dry these windows off. There we go. Okay. Well, we'll do the squiggly first. So Night of Navy. Ink it up. Let's do this one. No, I'll leave it all the same. I was going to say we should do it variegated, like, yeah, why don't I do that? Okay, let's do it lighter. And then about lighter again. So we'll have 3 different shades. I like that. You can do so much with these. I love this Stamparatus. It's amazing. You can do a whole scene on, you got like 4 different sides. Stamp, oh, I got ink on me. Oh, come on. Right? I got more ink on the, oh, come off. There. It sticks real good to white cardstock. So you have to be extra careful with white cardstock. What side are you on? Let's see where that ink is. There. Doesn't normally go on the cards, but I want to hit that again, and I'm afraid I won't have it in the right place, so I'm not going to, because I didn't have the magnet up there. But we will ink up our one up there. There we go. So there's our Night of Navy. Same thing, 5.5, 8.5. Score at 4 1/4. Fold and burnish. 4 by 5 1/4. 3 3/4 by 5. That's 3 cards done. And we can put our Night of Navy up. See how quick these are? Oh, just dropped the lid. And the reason I have some that aren't thing, and you can get these and add your own ink. What I did was we went on a crafting cruise, and I filled these all up for the girls so they all had their own little inks to use. Taped them, of course, because I didn't want them to leak. But, you know, you can get 6 of these in the store with nothing in them and add your own ink drops. And these are brilliant for this. They're brilliant for traveling. I just love little ink spots. I have a whole collection of them, of course, from what they call paper pumpkins. But I give a lot away as well. Like I just made 20 boxes, craft boxes, and gave them out to the neighborhood and my son's friends that have kids. They were really thankful because, of course, the kids are not in school. They are home-schooled at the moment because of the coronavirus. And that's what all these thank you cards are for. I'm having an outreach to give to people that are working now that, you know, are helping us. Grocery store clerks, of course, doctors, nurses, and hospital workers, you know, that kind of staff people. And I'm just going to give out a whole bunch of thank you cards to them all. And I thought that this saying here, I'll read it in a minute. I'll do these all red. So let me move it down too. I like this red. Ooh, that's pretty. Right. Lost my magnet earlier. Couldn't find it. It was on the bottom with stuck to the other magnet. Oh, what a time I had getting it apart. Well, let me show you. All right. So if you have this and you stamp it and say, oh, that's not stamped right, you can ink it back up. And if you want it darker, and then you can put it back down. And of course, it's in the same place, so it's going to stamp perfect every time. Just love the Stamparatus, especially because you can move it down. You can use each side. Oh, amazing invention. It really is. I love how they designed this. It's not like any of the others I've ever had, and I've had a few of them. So... all right, thank you. Of course, this is what dyes all my photopolymer stamps. Anytime you use a red or red pigment in your inks, it's going to stain your photopolymer stamps. But that's a given. I hope everybody knows that. I'm wiping these off now, so I don't forget when I get to the end. And I'll give them a good clean when I'm done. I just... I'm cleaning them up right now. Oh, just turn my light off. All right, red again. All right. And move my magnet. There. Okay. Now we have our red with the backing and our card. Just fold slightly right now. Put that up there. Our next color is going to be Rich Razzleberry. Let's do that and put it there. Just get our paper ready. There and there. Right. Magnet. I think I need to get another wipe. Ooh. I don't know if that'll go 2 more times. Right, so now we are doing... oh, Rich Raspberry. Yeah, our last one is going to be the Blackberry Bliss. So, all right, we'll do this part first. Since I have it here and inked it up, then I can put that up there and clean it. How long have I been going? I hope not too long, right? All right, now put this in. And get the thank you in there. just fits. Well, I hope. The magnet might be in the way. It might be a bit taller than the... No, it's good. Right, let me wipe that thank you off. Right, now we'll do our swirly line. Rich raspberry. What a pretty color. Oh, love it. Move down 2. Ink up. Oops. I'm in the middle. Ink it up. Down 2. So you could do like 6 cards in no time flat. This is it. Last color is Blackberry Bliss. So I'll put that up there. Get rid of my rich raspberry so I don't use it by accident. Right. And I need to wipe that off. Oh my gosh. This really needs a good cleaning. So do my hands. I've been painting all day. Oh. But white. White and gold. I'm going to go over just a tad. Seems like it's going to the left. Must have moved something. All right. Rich raspberry. No. Blackberry Bliss. Sorry. There we go. 1. Down 2. I'll put it back in a sec. 2. I moved it. Get it back. Come on. That'll do. Aha. Yes. Down 2. Another red pigment ink. Yeah. I'm going to take that off and get that a good clean. Ink up our thank you. I love this thank you. I love the font on it. I just love the size of it. I think it's so pretty. The other ones I have were too small, so that's why I picked this one from the Daisy set. Or Daisy Delight. Yeah, Daisy Delight. Stay down. There we go. Not that it matters. We only have one more to stamp on here. I'm going to do that. Move it over. Ink up our last sentiment. There we go. And that is done. I'll put that on there and take these off and clean them in a second after we've put all of our stuff together. So there's our 6 cards all prepared. Now all we need is to put them together. So, oops. I am just going to actually use snail. So we can do this. Layer it on here. One, two. That is not very straight. Let me get the bone folder. Maybe it needs to go that way. Oh, what have I got all over here? Oh, goodness knows. All my painting stuff today. Right. There's one. says thank you, not only for what you do, but for being someone so special. So I think they'd be nice to hand out. Right. Number 2. Write a nice note inside. Thanking them for not only their courage, but for being there and stocking the shelves with all the stuff all day long. I can't believe how much stuff we are out of. Oh, this one needs to be fixed too. Yep, I'm going to do it that way. I must have measured it wrong on my scoreboard. It's like a 16th off or 8th off. There we go. That's 2. You get the picture, right? How easy it is to just do 6 rather than just 1 card. You got all the stuff out, especially with this because we just used the same things for 'em. Now the kit I'm offering, I used over 30 different products between the dies, the ribbons, the paper, the DSP. Oh, I should have stuck with 1 stamp set maybe. Oh, we couldn't use stamp sets. That's why there's no stamps, because you can't sell any kits with stamped images in them. So yes, that's why there's no stamped images. But you can use your own. Don't have to use mine if you order something from the store. Well, $50 worth from the store. Put the code in so I know you've ordered it. And I will be thrilled to send you a kit. And there are only so many made. I am not making a whole bunch. Just so many. So once they're gone, they're gone. Okay, 4. Do 5. There we go. I love the shaded spruce color. I think it's so pretty. I do like greens though. If it's not a pastel color, I like this color. I'm really into pastels. I do a lot of my cards in the subtle family of colors. Bright gray, but yeah. Right, up a bit. Yeah. That one, and our last one. You can add bling, you can add a ribbon, you can do a greeting inside, you can write a note inside, you could put a flower or something else inside. You can decorate the envelopes just to dress them up a little bit if you like. But I think they're pretty just as is. I might emboss the envelope flaps. Wrong way. Have you ever put your cards on the wrong way? I've done it a lot. Too many times to count. Okay, so we have Floaty Flamingo, Shaded Spruce, Night of Navy, Cherry Cobbler, Rich Razzleberry, and Blackberry Bliss. And we have 6 envelopes. So, there we go. There's our cards. That was quite quick. Not too bad. Please take a look at my blog. I will have all these measurements and everything I used on my blog as well. But the kit is going to be under the tab at the top, under kits. So there's only 2 tabs there, home and kits. So click on the kit one and have a read in there and see if it's something you might like. And I have all the products listed as well. you want to just click on some of those products and order some if you like them or whatever. All right, you all have a great evening. Thank you for watching, and send a card to somebody you think deserves it. The mail people, the Stampin' Up! Delivery guy brings your Stampin' Up! Orders. Grocery clerks, hospital workers, you know, not only doctors or nurses, but there are cleaners and housekeeping there all the time, and you know, they're there cleaning and keeping the place sanitized, and they need our gratitude too. So anyways, thanks for watching. You all have a great evening, and stay safe, stay healthy. Good night.